Oh my god, you look so beautiful. Hi. I love you too.
You look insane.
You look so good. Oh shit.
We're doing this.
Yeah, we're getting married. Hell yeah.
So excited.
It was 6 years ago to the day. Oliver and Elaina were both far from home and far from their busy everyday lives, taking part at a classical musical festival in a small romantic town in Italy called Mezzano. Elaina was singing in one of the operas, and Oliver was playing in the orchestra. That very first time they ever saw each other was across a crowded bar at the village square one lovely evening.
I was not into going out that night at all.
And then Clara and I dragged you out.
Yeah, and then you literally were like, no, we're going out, and I very begrudgingly went out. It was pretty overwhelming, honestly, and then I just like saw Oliver off to the side talking with his friends, and I was like, who is that?
He was wearing a Canadian cap, and as it turned out, he was the only other Canadian there.
Someone had been like, oh, there's one other person from Canada. When it turned out to be Elaina, it was a huge win because she's incredibly pretty, and I just started to position myself so that I was involved or included in every conversation she had for the evening, and we just kept talking, and it continued till the next day when we were climbing a mountain.
It was an intoxicating first date. High in the Alps on a summer day, throwing snowballs at each other, drinking hot chocolate and grappa, amazed by the beauty of the world and by each other. From that unforgettable day on, they never looked back, spending all the precious time they could together.
And then that was just it. Like from that point on, literally, we were just hanging out every single day. And
They were inseparable.
Yeah.
And here we are 6 years later.
And here we are 6 years later. It's amazing. Today's the day. Over the past year and a half, while we have been planning our wedding, our vendors have often asked us what we were most looking forward to. Over and over, we said that aside from finally being married, we were most looking forward to being in one place with all of our favorite people. We are so honored to have all of you here. Oliver, today we finally get to be husband and wife, and I am so excited and ready to take this step with you. I will never understand how incredibly lucky I am to have found my best friend and my soulmate in you.
It's still crazy to me that a chance encounter at a tiny Italian bar would lead us here. To find someone as special as you is something I could never have imagined being possible. You're my best friend and one true love. I feel incredibly grateful to get to marry you, and I will treasure the memory of today forever.
And so, by the power vested in me by the province of British Columbia, and more importantly, by the power of your love, it is now my honor to pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss.
I love you.
You fill my heart up with joy when you sing hello to me as you walk through the door. I can't wait to hear the lock and then your wonderful voice for many, many years to come. No matter where we are, being around you feels like being home.
The past 6 years have taught me that life will not always be easy, but going through it with you will always be the right choice for me. I adore you, Oliver, and in a world that rarely makes sense, will always be the answer.